dejar caer. You can use dejar with other words, of course, and the meaning changes. Dejar caer. So we have two different verbs, which is very interesting. Okay? Caer means to fall. It also means to hang, to drop. Okay? In some situations, that's the meaning. Those are the meanings of caer. Caer. Sorry, caer. To fall, to drop, to hang in. For example, if we're talking about curtains, or waterfalls and whatnot, but we can talk about caer in a different lesson. When talking about, or when using dejar caer, those two verbs, it means to drop. Okay, you could use just caer by itself, but a lot of people in Spanish use dejar caer, the combination of the two verbs. Dejar caer means to drop. So imagine that you're holding something and you're letting something fall. That's pretty much what we're talking about, okay? It could be because you're not paying attention, or because you are doing it on purpose, or you're careless. We're talking about those kinds of situations. Let's look at an example. Miguel dejó caer su celular. Okay? Miguel dejó caer su celular y la pantalla se dañó. Miguel dejó caer su celular y la pantalla se dañó. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. That happens. This looks like an accident happened. This means Miguel dropped his cell phone and the screen got damaged. Okay. He let it fall. Oh, man. Miguel, obviously Miguel is a name. We know that. I always use the name Miguel in my examples. I don't know if you've noticed. Okay. Dejó, past tense. We have the verb dejar, okay? And we have the verb caer. So when using this phrase, you don't have to conjugate this verb, the second one. You only conjugate the first one. Miguel dejó caer su celular, okay? By the way, hang on. Dejó caer in this situation means dropped. Okay. Su means his. Also her. This is very flexible. Celular means cell phone. It's a one way to call a cell phone in Spanish. You can call it cel. Sometimes people call it cel. Okay, mi cel. ¿Dónde está mi cel? Where is my cell phone? Okay, or ¿dónde está mi celular? Where's my cell phone? Same thing, celular. The long term, the whole term is teléfono celular. Okay, teléfono celular. I'm just gonna put it here. Here. Teléfono celular. Hang on, just let me do this really quickly. Teléfono celular. That is the term, the whole term. when referring to a cell phone. But I mean, some people say it the whole term in Spanish, some people don't. Some people just say celular. Some people say just cel. Okay? So, or teléfono. Okay? Because, I mean, that can also refer to a cell phone. ¿Dónde está mi teléfono? Where's my phone? Okay? Excellent. Now, let's continue. Y and la pantalla. La pantalla means the screen. Okay? Se dañó, we're referring to the screen, but it's a common thing to say la pantalla se. Okay? Because if you say la pantalla dañó, that makes no sense. You need se. Okay? Se dañó. Got damaged. We're using se. I know se can be confusing, but it means themselves, itself, you know, himself, herself, each other sometimes. So se, we should talk about se, just se, in, you know, a future lesson for sure. But when talking about a noun and that something happened to it, se is a very common thing to use in Spanish. So just keep that in mind. La pantalla se dañó means the screen got damaged. Very interesting. Dañó. Dañó comes from the verb dañar, which means to damage. Dañar. Okay? To damage. This is past tense and it means damaged. Excellent. Now let's look a different example. Yeah, let's look at a different example. Okay. I just want to... Yeah, never mind. Sorry. Let's look at another example. It's interesting. Dejó caer, dropped. Okay. Now the next example is ten cuidado. Ten cuidado. No dejes caer la sopa. Ten cuidado. No dejes caer la sopa. This means be careful. Don't drop the soup. Okay? Don't drop the soup. Because it's hot. It's hot. Be careful. Okay, let's break this down. Ten cuidado. Ten cuidado. That's a great phrase that means be careful. Ten cuidado. Be careful. You can use this by itself just to say be careful. You know, it doesn't matter if we're talking about hot soup or anything. If you're in a dangerous situation or someone can be in a dangerous situation, you can say ten cuidado. Ten cuidado. Be careful. No dejes caer. Okay, so we have the negative word no and dejar caer, conjugated, of course. No dejes, it's like a command. No dejes, okay? Caer, no dejes caer. Don't drop. La sopa. La sopa, the soup. No dejes caer la sopa. Don't drop the soup. Okay, la sopa, soup, the soup. Excellent. Excelente.